The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we get the Dow Industrials down 50, the Nasdaq's up 10, S&Ps are off 3. Gold's trading up $8.30 at $12.58. We got silver up 5 cents at $17.35. Platinum's up 13 at $10.39. Light sweet crude flat at $45.53. The notes are down 3 ticks. The bonds are down 18. And good old King Dollar. King Dollar is going after those lows, down $422 at $93.95. And of course, another day. Volatility. Last night, the Nikkei, there was no more. They thought they were going to print some more money last night, and the market freaked when they didn't print any more money over in Japan.
Yeah.
And the yen goes up, the Nikkei is down 3.5% like in a heartbeat. And that's what, Facebook crushed the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes. And that brought the futures up, and guess what? At 1 o'clock at midnight, our time, they got crushed because of Japan.
You know what? Facebook is its own entity, man. So,
yeah, it is.
I don't blame the market for saying, yeah, that's great, but what about everything else?
Yeah.
Apple has more going on in the market. I think there's more people like it, right? There's more businesses like it, or that make money when it makes money. Facebook is just its own deal, man. They are just crushing everything. They are.
Facebook's taking over the world.
They are.
Talking about taking over the world, we get our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And folks, every trading day, every trading day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, does a great show. Now, if you're in the West Coast right now, you're listening in your car, remember that you can get it right on your cell phone, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How's everything going, guys?
It's going great, man.
Another day, another bunch of cross currents, another big news coming out of Bank of Japan. European markets are moving. We're digesting it. It's amazing.
It really is, man. I'm telling you. That move last night was like insane.
Right.
And if you went to bed, folks, okay, and the volatility's in the market for sure. I mean,
if you went to bed, go ahead.
If you went to bed. No, I went to bed.
If you guys slept last night.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
But I mean, here's the thing, Tom. It's amazing to me. Bank of Japan does their thing, right?
Yes.
Nikkei last night does its thing, down 3.6%. Our dollar comes way down, right? Because you get a spike in the yen.
Sure.
Well, that's not necessarily bad for our economy and our stocks. Our stocks like lower dollar.
No, it really should. No, I'm with you. And
right.
And this dollar here, folks. Okay, it's trying to bust out this bottom here, and I suspect this August 24th swing low is hanging out there. And it's going to be wild, Kevin, is that we've been talking about the commodity market for quite a while, and I know you love those grains. And
I do,
this looks to me like a real bull, man. I mean, I really like how these things are trading, man. They're vicious, but they're trading nice.
And we talk about this all the time in our swim lessons class. If you're trading commodities, like right now, if you're trading oil or if you're trading grains,
yes,
you got to keep one eye on the dollar,
right?
Because the tailwind that these commodities get from a weaker dollar, it's not slight, it's not medium-sized, it's massive.
It is massive,
right? Yeah. So it doesn't matter what's going on in the micro world. If the dollar is going down, if the dollar is making new lows, commodities are going to have a bid.
Right.
Period. Don't get stuck in, keep your eyes on the big ball, which is the dollar and commodity relationship. It won't fail.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And what's amazing is that folks for so long just continue to think that dollar was going to go up forever because they figured, hey, the Fed's going to go up on rates. But guess what? Every time they don't go up on rates, it seems like it's going to be harder for them to do it.
And Tom, think about this. the Nikkei sold off 3.6% just because they did nothing.
I know. I know.
Expectations are everything, man, right? They are.
I mean, the steady diet of stimulus that all these markets are on, I don't know. It's unprecedented. We've never been here before.
Yep.
So someone tell me how it's going to end. I mean, it's amazing.
Tell them how it's going to end.
It's going to end. Well, no, you know what? It's going to end badly because just what you said, that all that happened with Japan is that they did nothing and the market freaked.
It's intense.
It's like, okay, you didn't give me any more drugs, okay?
Like you were supposed to, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Anyway, today, one of the heaviest earnings days in the whole earnings season is today.
That's a beautiful thing.
Hundreds of names coming out today. Obviously, the biggest after the bell, Amazon, LinkedIn, Amgen, Baidu. Those are the ones we'll be looking at on swim lessons today. And we'll be looking at, now that we've gone through 3 of the main Greeks, now we're going to work on today combining them.
Oh, nice.
Right? Using Delta with Vega.
Yep.
Combining Greeks to build the whole entire outlook of what you want to be trading.
And, and folks, if you haven't listened to the program, please listen to it. If you're trading options, it's a must. Because as Kevin just said there, it is so cool that first they go through the Greeks, and now with this, what they're going to do today, and I've heard you do this before, and it's so cool putting them together because it's much easier as you go through them at the beginning, and now you're going to combine them.
Watching, for sure.
Yeah, big time. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the show at noon.
Always a pleasure, guys.
Take care, Kevin.
Stay right here, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 53, Nasdaq's up 10, S&P's are off 3.5. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Now, we're going to have 1018. Yeah, we got to get over to the world of natural gas, don't we?
We sure do.
Okay, so let's take a look and see where we're at in this natural gas market right now. Okay, cool. The so 1030 natural gas numbers are going to be coming out. Right now, we're at, is that natural gas we have?
This is, yes.
Okay, cool.
So we're looking at the June contract, which is what it's trading, and it looks like it's at 209.70.
209.70. Okay. I know. I would have liked to see that go to 202. I'm not going to. I just remember it from yesterday. So 202, and that's right, folks. If you are trading natural gas right now, bottom line, get over to our website at TFNN. Get on to the Nadex exchange. Now, if you haven't test drove it yet, great time to do it, folks. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can, bottom line, walk through these different contracts. It's defined risk trades, and if you're trading commodities or any of the futures, really, it's a great exchange to trade on.
And so where were you getting that 202?
Yeah, I'll show you. I just remember from yesterday when we
Sure.
Let's see, we're at CRB. Okay, so right now natural gas is trading at 209. It's down
209.8.
Yeah.
Just because.
Okay,
really,
so see right at the bottom, right there, the bottom of that sign of strength from the 19th. So,
what are we looking?
So,
what kind of graph are we on? What date is that? Is this a weekly?
This is April 19th. It's a daily.
Okay, April 19th.
So what I'm looking at, folks, is this. Yesterday, what happened is this. Yesterday, you went lower. It was subtle, but you had an expansion of volume. So it's like, okay, it did 180,000 contracts. So
it's a big day. Yep.
Yeah, it's a big day, and you're inside the range. Once you got back inside that range, it's like, okay, 202 would be really sweet.
Okay, I got you.
Because I think it looks like, that it actually does want to go up if you hit the higher bar, that 230. So if you had the 202 to 230, that'd be awesome.
That's a big move for sure.
Yeah, not in one day,
great,
but just to start trading it. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So and then of course, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens anyway. They come out with the numbers at 10:30, the inventory. And that usually gets some good action, the same way oil does.
Yeah,
sure.
How about the oil yesterday, right?
Yeah, what did I come in saying to you? Because, of course, you sold out, you had a profitable position.
Right.
Oil went down further.
Exactly.
You said, wow, I wish I hadn't sold. Maybe,
Right.
Yeah,
totally.
of course.
But
everything in jest almost, but somewhat. And of course, later they said, it's good you sold, right?
It's
because it popped. It popped.
That run back up in oil yesterday.
I mean, what was it? What is it trading at right now? Was it 45.50?
Yeah,
I remember 45 was the top of your spread.
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember
CLM
it was 50
6.
cents above that, I believe, is where it was trading.
Watch this. That was a crazy move, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. So
and right now it's at 45.50 for the same area, exactly.
At 10:30, 10 o'clock it was at 10 past 10 it was at 45.
Yep.
Numbers come out, it goes down to 43.77.
Yep.
That was 11 right. o'clock, and by 1 o'clock it was back up to almost $44.92, and then by 2:30 it was up at 45.62.
Yep.
Now, see the way that's trading right now. This is getting tired. That's what it looks to me.
I mean, 27 to 45. That's quite a move in the biggest commodity in the world.
Right. Now let's go take a look inside the NDX, because see what you have out here is that this market really is still flat. I mean, it's not down, but you get a flat market. But inside the NDX, even with Facebook, and Facebook's a big number out here. Facebook is up 10% at $11. What's happening is that Xilinx is down 9.8%. So Symantec is down 6%. Alexa Pharmaceutical is down 4.5%, and Viacom's down 1%.
Well, it's interesting, like Kevin said, right? There's hundreds of companies today, and man, it's interesting how they all have their own determining factor as to how they do today. It's a unique day, right? It's not like one company drives the news, they get big profits. This is like 200 companies all getting driven by their own news cycle.
So Amazon...
This will have a big effect, of course.
My take, what happened is this. Last night when Facebook came out with the numbers, right? That gap's higher. Immediately, Amazon gapped 10 points higher.
Wow.
At last night, okay? So... my take here is that Amazon wants to go south, though. We'll see.
Do you think that has to do with the server side of things? That they expect probably more action.
What happens is that Bezos spends so much money expanding, right? That what he does is this. Fundamentally, he just keeps spending money, and then every once in a while, he won't spend money for a couple quarters, and then the market goes, oh my God, he made so much money. And so the stock goes all the way up. Do you know what I mean? So it really depends on how much money he just spent the last 3 months.
Right. We know they have the revenue, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And I remember when he was first starting this, people would say that, oh my God, is he ever going to stop spending money? Well, what happened is they stopped spending money for a couple quarters, and then they saw how much money was there. It's like, oh my God,
Of course,
And,
right, for sure.
Last night they did a special, so check this out. I don't know if my house does it, but your house does it. They did a special on Amazon with a 1-hour delivery in South Tampa.
Okay.
And it got there in 35 minutes.
Pretty cool.
They did this live. It was, folks. So check this out. I believe it's a new service that they're doing. I don't know if it's here, but it's in South Tampa. Okay. So the way it works is that 2-hour delivery Prime is free. 1-hour delivery, you pay $7.75.
So pretty cool.
And there's 10,000 items.
Yeah.
So
amazing.
they dialed at the beginning of the program. What they did, they dialed it up, right? All into the program. All of a sudden,
I'll have to check it
just
out.
like an Uber guy comes.
Right.
He comes, had the box. Then they bought a toothbrush and Fritos or something. Gatorade. Gatorade.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
In terms of if you don't want to move, right?
Well, check this out. It was really
personal
wild.
secretary to a certain degree.
Yeah. No. Well, this is what it was wild. It was a large Gatorade, and that was only 97 cents. They said, oh, this is interesting, too. It wasn't like it was expensive.
Right. They're just charging you for the service, probably.
That's right. But if you went for 2 hours, it would cost nothing.
Right. That's easy. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And so the special last night, too, I think this is a starting one, is that the first time that you order, and they want you ordering off your phone, right, they give you $10 off.
Get you in there. Get you used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Crazy, man.
Yeah.
I hope it's in our area too, man. There's nothing like sitting in the backyard, laying in the pool or something, and say, okay.
Relaxing Saturday.
Yeah. Send me some chocolate.
Yeah, right. I'd like some Reese's peanut butter cups.
Totally.
And some Haagen-Dazs ice cream or Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
I'm telling you, man.
Ben & Jerry's Reese's peanut butter cup ice cream.
Yeah. So, folks, it's really good that I'm a bear. You know why? Because it's so cold in this office. It's unbelievable. It's getting better. But when we came in here this morning, the office was 60 degrees. So much for a Class A building. Seriously, man. Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Dow right now is down 59. Nasdaq's up 11. S&P's are down 450. We're going to be right back.
If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, don't miss out on the Market Safe Commodity Solution CD from Everbank. This is the second running of their popular 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD, which gives you exposure to 8 equally weighted commodities, including WTI crude oil, gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, corn, and sugar. With annual pricing caps of 70% per component, you can earn up to 70% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There's no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this indexed CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The May 19th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member, FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 55, NASDAQ up 11, S&Ps are off 350, and natural gas, let's see, not much movement. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
They rose 73 billion cubic feet.
Okay, so let's see what that market did. Look at this. Maybe it's going to get down to that 202. 202 would be the number if it hit it with light volume. It's 208. Is that what they're saying?
Yes, 208. Yeah. Relatively calm, right?
No, that's not bad.
Market's still trying to digest that, I'd say, as it sits there.
Yeah, and that's also that's positive in the aspect of what may be happening with natural gas, meaning that's getting off the lows
just
too.
To look at it, that's pretty close to the median estimate, which was 69.5. So it basically came in at estimate, I'd say.
Yeah, so if you're going to buy that, folks, it looks like it'll crawl down at the 202. So, next few days, 202 might be the number, man.
And the range was 64 to 81, and it came in at 73.
Okay.
It's like almost split in the middle.
Not bad.
Getting a little bit of movement to the downside, but yeah, we'll keep our eye on it.
And so let's go over inside the market itself, because you got Amazon's going to be the big one. Well, Amazon's the big one, particularly in the weighting of the NDX this afternoon.
Do you know how they usually come out with their numbers as to what time?
Amazon comes out almost right away. Yeah, let me just see if it says it. But Amazon comes. It's not as fast as Google, but it's quick. I mean, it'll be out within a minute after the close.
Cool.
So that's another play.
So you know what I was asking about?
That. Yeah,
all these plays are opportunities.
That's right. Oh, I like that, because what that is, folks, depending whether you're bullish or bearish, that would be a good play on the indices inside the Nadex 415s. You got to make sure you get the 415s.
And what would be, if you were going to play Amazon, would it be the NDX 100?
It was the NDX 100, yeah. In fact, we can pull this up to find out exactly what the weighting is in this today. So, let's see. NDX 100.
There you go. You're.
Oh, is it right there? Yep, component weights. There it is, and it's this one right here. So, Amazon, what does that say?
5.669%.
5.669. Not bad.
So, yeah.
That's a fairly decent one. Apple right now today is 11.2.
Facebook is only 4.8.
Yeah, right. And that's why it's not moving the needle that
only
much.
Microsoft and Apple are above it.
Yeah.
To put it more easily.
What's getting interesting here is that the NDX 100 itself is smoothing out more. You know what I mean? Before Apple at one point, was like 14.5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's when they really had it all.
That's when they had it all.
Yeah.
Well, here, listen to this one. You know what's really sick, folks, and this happens, many times, that Apple is the worst performer in the Dow Industrials, and it's been the worst performer in the Dow Industrials since the day they put it in. Isn't that wicked?
Yeah, that is.
Isn't that crazy?
Hey.
And so what happens there, of course, is that, when you just own an indice, it's like, oh, my God, they put Apple in at the high. And sure enough, since that point, it's been going down.
Yep.
So the gold contract's going to get interesting here because the dollar is pounding the lows, hasn't broken them yet, but it has good volume.
You want to look at Great Panther? Let's take a look at Great Panther.
Great. That's an appropriate name. So great.
Quite a chart.
It is. It's amazing. So Great Panther, yesterday 3.84 million shares, and we're done 900,000 thus far. That means it's going to do,
Can you just pull up when they come out with their earnings?
Yeah, it's May 4th.
May 5th? 4th?
Is it the 4th or 5th? May 4th.
May 4th.
Yeah. So we're going to call Bob up and get to talk with him because the way this is lined up, and I happen to own this, folks. We own the Gold Report. This has been an amazing run, actually.
It's an amazing chart.
It is, isn't it? And, well, this is one of these that they make money, too, man, and they didn't have debt. So when you look at this, right, it took apart the first swing point at $1.49, and it has volume.
July 2014.
Right, so we're not even ended yet. We have volume of 34 million versus 20 million. Your next swing point, which is going after, is $2.48.
September 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's just not that far away, and especially percentage-wise from where it's come.
No. And what has been happening is that it's moving like 5 or 10% a day. So, and it's, of course, let's go over to the silver, because it's all about the silver. And what does happen is this, is that we're at a number in silver right now that as soon as you got over that $16 level, it helps tremendously for some of these companies, because that's where they had a break-even point.
Yes.
And as soon as you get over
start
it,
making profitability.
when you start talking about, hundreds of thousands of ounces.
Yes.
Different ball game.
For sure.
A buck an ounce.
And your costs are covered, and then you start to make some money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's going to be. Let's go take a look at Pan American Silver too. Yeah. See, that's hanging up there too, man. That stock just went from what, $5.50 to $14.
Sure did. Pretty much straight up.
Yep. So, and the silver market. If we take a look at the silver market for a second, so you get 16,000 contracts out here today. Whoops, 1 second. Oh, there you go. And yesterday you had 75,000. You're coming into that big 145, but you know what? It's hanging at those highs, man. So it's going to be, just as we were talking with Kevin Hinks, it's all about that dollar. That dollar, it wants to, basically get the lower price. And, there goes the natural gas, right?
We had a little bounce, but basically we're just coming back up to, what bar is this? Yeah, I mean, we're just basically back up to where we were at 10:30.
Yep.
To put it,
right.
Really,
Right. And if we go over, I know one of the Tigers are talking about, they're looking at, Valley came out with their numbers. They made a lot of money, man. It's only up 20 cents right now at $5.80, but what did happen is that Valley ends losses as oil route helps get iron to China cheaper. Let's see. So,
Profit of 1.78 billion in the first quarter.
yeah. This is where this gets really wild when you get a little tiny, price stock, right? This stock get killed, but watch this.
Well, yeah,
watch
their
what they
market cap is, I know. That's why I like that market cap number, man. Right away it clues you in. I think I saw it's like 27 billion or something.
Right, because they take in 86 billion a year.
Yeah,
27
billion.
Let's go to Carlos. Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
All right, Tom. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy.
Morning, Carlos.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Happening?
Good morning.
How you been, man?
I'm doing actually well after my vacation time.
Oh, good.
And enjoying this spring that is looking really nice for me.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, Tom, today I have a question for you related to the Nikkei.
Okay. You just stay right there.
I hear the music. Can I wait?
Absolutely, man. You stay right there. We come right back. Dow Industrials right now, folks, are down 47. The Nasdaq's up 12. S&Ps are up, down 3.5. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with our man Carlos from California. We're going to be talking about the Nikkei. So what are we doing with the Nikkei?
Okay, I was short last night. Actually, I'm still short 2 little, I say small contracts.
Okay.
Well, the small size, not the big
Yes, yeah,
size.
right.
And I had a nice move last night. I actually covered one, and I have practically more there.
Okay.
So I want to ask you, what's the best thing to do in case I want to leave some there and be able to ring the cash.
Yeah, I'd stay right there. So I have the Nikkei up right now, right?
Oh,
so
beautiful.
it was
June 16th.
it was down 624, monster volume. We did 2.3 billion, and what's laying out here is the February 12th high volume low. So then the Nikkei looks to me like the next stop. Well, not overnight, but 15,400 is the high of the low, and the low is 14,800. So.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can. This is
February 12th. You're looking at
February 12th. Yeah, and okay, that's the daily. Let me put this on a weekly for a second. Yeah, and then see the weekly sticking out too. But, that's a high volume low, man. And you it was really that's ice. It's pretty wild. The counter trend bounce just went right up to ice also, which was 17,717.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look to me like it's done yet, meaning that it wants to go down there, and hey, you very well could get some volume and can blow it apart too. It could be an ABC down, but I'd hang right there, man. Because I think.
Now there's something I want to mention, and it's a really good trade I did.
Yes.
Buying Tiger dollars. About the Tiger dollars. Oh, that's amazing. To be honest, Tom, I never buy them before.
Okay.
I had a hard time understanding how it works.
I see. Okay.
So one day I look at it, I explain it, and I say, no, I need to make that's a good trade.
Yeah, that's
I'm very happy.
You could make 20, 30, 40% on that trade if you use the money.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, about the top, and I'm very happy. There's another thing I want to tell you, Tom. I just hired one of my nephews to work with me.
Okay.
He was in a medical school.
Yeah.
And he's still in college, and he's working with me now because I got some accounts that he needs to help me, and that's another little step that, thanks to you, I've been able to achieve.
You are too much, man.
That's awesome, right?
Seriously, you gotta love it, man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Carlos. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Tommy, you got a great father.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
Great father.
And thanks for calling. Seriously.
No,
That's
thank
awesome.
you. Bye.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. He's on the road, man.
We're gonna have to meet and hang out with Carlos one of these days.
As soon as you said that, I was saying to myself, hold on, I want to hang at that house, man.
Right,
no doubt, man. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks in this market. I'll check out the volumes in a second, but this is so funny. Look at this. I had the Nikkei up, so of course I got all the Nikkei stocks. Look at that. What happened, folks, is that whatever indice I have up, what ends up happening.
Right. Yeah.
It comes across, but you should see the red in this Nikkei. Oh my God.
Yeah, I imagine if our indices were down almost 4%, you'd find very little green in them.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
look at some of these that are down 11%. Is that a percent net change?
No.
That's in yen. Okay.
That's just a number.
Let's go back to the S&Ps. Okay, so Facebook is up $10. St. Jude Medical, that's getting taken over. That's up $17. Symantec's down $1. You get Xilinx down $4.60. XLMX. Let's go look at Xilinx, because Xilinx, wow, man, did that get taken up? That's quite a trade intraday, isn't it?
Yes.
Intraday, it looks like it
opened a lot higher.
Look at that. Yeah, it actually opened at $45, goes down to $41.53. Put this on a weekly for a second. Cool, this is dangerous. So this is a monster consolidation, but what's sticking out here are those swing lows, man. And every time, if you want to see something, okay, so the stock got destroyed July of 2014. The high of that is $48, 56 million shares. Tries to get up there, makes it to 48, does 16 million, can't handle it. Goes from 48 back down to 38. Gets up there again, gets to 50, but then closes at 48.97 with 14 million. Can't handle it. Goes down again. Tries again with 16 million. Can't handle it again. Isn't that weird how that works?
Nice little range, right?
I know, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you see...
I'm sure there are traders that would trade in that range. I mean, it's pretty defined.
And that's, you know, that's ice, man. That's the breakdown.
Yeah.
So weird when you know, technically when they lay out like that, it's pretty cool. And it's like, okay, how long are they going to stay in that range? And what you see, folks, which is pretty cool, oil loves to trade. Oil and oil stocks love to trade in big ranges, and the financials do too, you know. And so if you can get those going, that's pretty cool.
We got a little range in natural gas.
Yep.
We're back down to the lows of like about 208.
Yeah, and I saw...
But again, not much action coming in right basically at the estimates.
The market's getting some... The NQs are getting some action, though.
It's off its lows for sure.
Let's take a look at inside the... it's Micron that's coming up the rear. Micron's up 5.5%, which is getting the NQ some juice. So NQ... Yep, they're going back up to the highs of last night. So before the market cracked last night, the NQs were at 44.42. And right now you're at 44.36. We'll see whether they can handle it up at that point. Thus far, this is going to be a test, and it's not going to need much volume because we didn't come down in a lot of volume. You know, the Nikkei came down a lot of volume, but our markets didn't because it was so late at night, you know.
Right.
If we go take a look at the European markets right now, they're all down about 0.3%. Last night the destruction was done in the Nikkei. Hang Seng was flat. Shanghai was down 0.2%. You know, other than that,
it's all about Japan.
It is. If we take a look at the volume characteristics out here today, NYSE is still short volume. You're at 253 million. NASDAQ got volume, 568 million. So NASDAQ has been pushing some volume out. There's no two ways about that. Dow right now is down 25. NASDAQ's up 20. S&Ps are down $1. Let's go see what that IBB's doing. So that's rejected lower price at 272. That's what's probably just put a little juice here. Well, it's hard to tell. Google, let's go take a look at Google. Google can't hold price. Google is at 714, now it's at 707. Apple.
I guess Facebook crushing the world is not good for Google, probably.
No, it's not. It's not. There's no doubt. Well, in particular, what you said, it's his own deal. It's almost like Facebook is almost his own internet, right? I mean, yeah, right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Think about that for a while, and it is.
Right. Like
it's its own little universe.
At some point, you might even not go off.
You could just operate on Facebook and have a good user experience without anything else in terms of messaging, photo sharing, friends, email.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now down 25. Nasdaq's up 20. S&Ps are down 1. We're going to bring it back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-Shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 34. The Nasdaq's up 18. S&Ps are off $1.50, and something is hitting those S&Ps too. It was kind of intriguing because, the Nasdaq, has some juice underneath it. Well, not a lot, but $18. But I'm surprised that the S&Ps can't get up at least a little. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, definitely.
The ESM6. Look at that. Oh, man, that would be so weird. So what we're looking at, folks, is that last night when, Japan didn't do anything, the S&Ps went down 20 points in a heartbeat, literally a heartbeat, which is that's crazy, man. It went from 2094 to 2074, and we've made it back up into that area, and it doesn't look like it's going to be able to handle it, which is going to be pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Somebody's posting in the den, it's awesome, that Snapchat reportedly generates 10 billion daily video views. So 10 billion views a day. Now, here's the thing. That's a different type of view, right? Because they can't turn all of those video views probably into ads the way that you could like a Google, a YouTube view.
Okay.
As in maybe you can watch, because those, you'll scroll past them probably in your feed, just like in Facebook, and you'll see them play. And so they're not something where you can have an ad on every single one.
Okay.
But it's still a startling statistic.
So how does Snapchat work? Like if we're friends on Snapchat, like it's just like a news feed, just like
I think so. I'm not even sure myself,
Okay.
but you can like go and see. I think people can like have their saved videos, and they can only be like 10 seconds. But
Right.
Maybe if you do 5 throughout the day, then I could go watch and it'd be 10 seconds, and there'd be like 5 of them. So for 50 seconds, I'd see those 10 seconds roll.
Okay.
And maybe they put an ad in the beginning of every one. I don't know where ads. I don't know how they. I'm
Okay.
familiar with Facebook. I don't know where ads come in as much on Snapchat. But still, guess what? If you have 10 billion daily video views a day, and we were just saying, you own the future of video content, which is virtual reality.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
You have that many views, and you have the technology that's going to support the future of it.
Wow.
It's kind of limitless.
Totally. Let's go take a look at the XAU, the HUI rather. So there we go. It's breaking highs, man. This is going to be wild watching this thing shake out. So, yesterday you did 45 million shares going into 60 million. So it's going to need more volume, but you're over the high. 85.27 was the high. You're at 85.99. That's in the XAU, and the Gold Bugs Index is actually stronger. That's up 493. You're at 212. That high out there was 211.98. Yep. And this is what's cool about the HUI folks and the XAU is that at least it consolidated a bit. Do you know what I mean? So we consolidated since
Hasn't
April
been
11th.
a straight line up,
No,
right?
and you don't want it.
Right,
you don't,
right.
you know,
I'm with you.
A straight line up is you can get a deep retracement very quickly.
Usually. Right?
You will.
Yeah,
exactly.
Usually.
And it's a drop out of bed too. You know, not the thing that's cool about this move, and we're going to be getting a lot of numbers out from these gold and silver equities, and this is the big difference is that they will be making money.
Okay.
Because gold and silver has gone up so dramatically, and that you know that's a trip in itself. So it's not like they went up just because they went up.
Right.
They went
I'm
up
with you. No,
because there's going to be real cash in those tills, and you know we'll see. You know when you look at where they are now compared to where they were in even 2002, 2003, the price of the metal is almost, let's see, 2 to 2.5 times more than
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So they're going to make more money.
Yes.
You stay right there, folks. And man, Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. And of course, then we go to swim lessons. Steve Rhodes, Dave White. We'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.